Hey everyone, and welcome. So today we're diving into something really fascinating in the world of high-end travel. We're talking about the new luxury hotel. And trust me, it's about so much more than just a 5-star rating. It's a total shift away from what we thought luxury was and into something, well, something unforgettable.
All right, so let me ask you something right off the bat. When I say luxury hotel, what's the very first picture that flashes into your mind? Go on, really think about it for a second. Got it? Okay, good. Now hold on to that image because we are absolutely about to flip it on its head.
So is this what you were picturing? You know, the classic look, that huge grand lobby with marble floors so polished you can see a reflection, giant chandeliers dripping with crystals, gold leaf on the walls, the whole 9 yards. It basically screams money and old world power. And look, it's stunning, no doubt about it. But let's be honest, does it stick with you? Is it a story you'd tell your friends for years to come?
Or maybe, just maybe, true luxury is this. Imagine waking up, but instead of seeing a city street, you see the gentle blue of the Indian Ocean all around you. You're 4 meters under the surface, and a whole school of colorful reef fish are just gliding past your bedroom window. The sunlight is literally filtering down through the water to wake you up. This isn't just a hotel room anymore, is it? It's like you've woken up in a completely different world.
And that contrast, that right there is the core of what we're talking about. This is the new luxury. It's this growing belief that a truly one-of-a-kind experience, a story that only you can tell, is way more valuable than just stuff. It's like instead of collecting expensive watches, you're collecting irreplaceable memories. The ultimate status symbol isn't the gold faucet in the bathroom anymore, it's the story you come back with.
So here's how we're going to break this all down. First, we'll dig a little deeper into what luxury really means now. Then, we'll look at 3 amazing trends. Hotels that immerse you in another world, places where you can literally sleep inside a story, and spots that bring your childhood dreams to life. And to wrap it all up, we'll peek into the future of what a truly perfect stay could be. Okay, so first up, what is luxury now? We're seeing this massive shift from just being pampered to wanting something truly personal. Think about it. The modern traveler, especially younger generations, they're looking for something deeper. They don't just want a comfy bed and a mint on their pillow. They want a narrative, a purpose for their trip. In a world where everyone posts everything online, the most valuable thing you can have isn't an expensive object that anyone can buy. It's an incredible picture, an amazing experience, a story that stops people in their scroll. And this quote from Gallery magazine, it just hits the nail on the head. I love this phrase, engineering productive friction. It's not about just plopping a modern hotel into an old building and calling it a day. It's about making those two things, the old and the new, talk to each other. Letting the history, the patina, have its voice while still being totally modern. The example of a sleek glass cube attached to an ancient stone castle, that's exactly it. It's that tension, that conversation between the two, that's just magic. All right, let's get into our first big idea. Hotels that are all about immersing you in another world. And what we mean by that is the hotel isn't just your base camp for exploring a city. No, the hotel is the reason you're there. It's the main event. It's a completely self-contained environment designed to pull you out of your everyday life. And check this out. 2 perfect but polar opposite examples. Over on one side, you've got the Ice Hotel in Sweden. This place is literally a work of art that vanishes every spring. It's built from snow and ice. The experience there is all about the cold, the quiet, that absolute, profound silence you can only find in the Arctic. But then you jump to the other extreme, the Manta Resort's underwater room. It's not about silence, it's about life. It's a living, breathing, constantly moving world right outside your window. One is temporary and frozen. The other is teeming with life. What do they have in common? They both give you an experience that you literally cannot get anywhere else on Earth. Okay, next up is one of my personal favorites, the idea of sleeping inside a story. You know, we've all visited a museum or historic castle, but imagine actually living there, even for a night. That's what this trend of adaptive reuse is all about. It's taking these incredible old buildings with amazing backstories and turning them into hotels. You're not just a tourist anymore. You get to become part of the building's history. I mean, look at this example. The Old War Office in London. For more than 100 years, this place was top secret, closed to the public. This is where Winston Churchill ran the war effort in World War II. It's where Ian Fleming worked and got the inspiration for James Bond. And now, after this huge multi-year billion-dollar project, it's a hotel. You can book a room, you can stay in the very offices where these world-changing decisions were made. It's unbelievable. You're not just in a fancy room, you are sleeping in the middle of a history book.
And this isn't just happening in one place, it's a global thing. In Japan, they've turned a 1908 prison into a luxury hotel. Can you even imagine that? An old sugar mill in China, with all its industrial bones, is now a super cool boutique resort. A spice warehouse in Singapore that had let's just say, a very colorful past, is now one of the hottest spots in the city. Every single one of these places comes with its own incredible built-in story. Okay, our third big idea really taps into something deep inside all of us, making our childhood dreams come true. And come on, who didn't dream of having an epic treehouse as a kid? Well, these hotels take that fantasy, that nostalgic dream, and they just upgrade it with some serious five-star luxury.
So what's the big deal with a treehouse? Why are we so drawn to this? Well, think about it. You get total seclusion, right? You're up and away from everything. There's that sense of playful adventure, of being in your own secret fort. And of course, you are just completely surrounded by nature, literally in the canopy of the trees. Places like the Tree Hotel in Sweden with its crazy architecture, or the lodges at Lion Sands, they nail this perfect mix of escape and pure elegance. It gives you a whole new perspective on the world, looking down from the trees, that you just can't get anywhere else.
So, let's tie all of this together. We've talked about total immersion, about sleeping in history, about living out fantasies. So where is all this headed? What is the future of our stays? Well, it really boils down to one simple question. What's a perfect memory worth to you?
Because at the end of the day, the experience is everything. That's the new currency. It's not about owning a fancy car that someone else can just go out and buy. It's about having a memory that is 100% uniquely yours. It's a shift from collecting things to collecting stories. And in this new world, the hotel isn't just a place to sleep. It's the stage where that unforgettable memory gets made. And if you want to know just how far people will go for that unique memory, look at this number, $450,000. That's for one night. So what do you get? It's a private submarine hotel called Lover's Deep. They will literally park it for you wherever you want in the ocean. You get your own private chef, a custom menu, and you are just completely submerged in the deep. It's insane, right? But it just goes to show you there is a real and very strong market for the absolute most exclusive, most unique experience imaginable, and price is no object.
So there you have it. The whole idea of a luxury hotel has been turned inside out. It's not about just sitting back and being comfortable anymore. It's about getting out there and having an active, unforgettable experience. It's all about the story you get to bring home with you. Which I think leaves us all with one final question to think about. If the greatest luxury in the world really is a great story, what's yours going to be?